He's 83 years old. If you have a camera on Bray Wyatt and Charles freaking Manson, oh my God, bro! Like I don't know what anybody else is saying. I'm watching that, man.
We got Charles Manson wanting to meet, said that he wanted to meet Bray Wyatt. Wyndham's former teammate in college football, became a prison guard at Charles Manson's prison. Allegedly, this guy showed Manson the Bray Wyatt promos, and he wanted to meet him, and this was a whole thing. I swear it's 100% true, and so Mike Rotunda knew about it, and I think he brought it up to somebody. I don't know, it was Hunter or Vince McMahon or someone, and they immediately squashed it. Obviously, that's terrible because they were like, can we shoot a network special with Charles Manson? Your thoughts on Charles Manson allegedly wanting to meet Bray Wyatt?
Oh, my God, that would have been freaking awesome. I mean, bro, Manson did plenty of interviews on TV, man. He was, I don't know if, I don't think Geraldo interviewed him, but he did many televised interviews. Can you imagine that discussion? Oh my God, no, I would have wanted to see that discussion. You think Bray Wyatt, if he was alive, would have said no to that? What are you, crazy?
I wonder. It makes me wonder. It makes me wonder if, because Manson died 2017, I believe it was. And Bray Wyatt was very much in WWE at the time and established, and so he had about 5 years in the WWE at that time. And it just makes me wonder how would that have been, I guess, feasible, or how would that have been made clearance of the network if that would have been the thing? How would have that made sense network-wise, in your opinion, Vince?
Bro, Bray Wyatt sitting down and having a discussion with, first of all, bro, I would love to know how old Charles Manson was at that point. You're talking about a very, very, very old man at that point.
95, 85, somewhere. He was pushing 90 when he passed in 2017. I'll find out for you. While you're
bro, if you wanted to get Bray Wyatt across as this, crazy, out of control man, and he's visiting Charles Manson in the penitentiary.
83 when he died.
Okay, you're an 83-year-old man. Why wouldn't those at least have been vignettes in the show? Bro, Vince McMahon wanted to freaking book O.J. Simpson, for crying out loud. And Charles Manson didn't even kill it. Charles Manson never got arrested for killing anybody. O.J. Simpson killed people. Let's be clear. Allegedly. Charles Manson was never charged with killing anybody. Yeah, and now he's 83 years old. If you have a camera on Bray Wyatt and Charles freaking Manson, oh my God, bro! Like I don't know what anybody else is saying. I'm watching that, man.
Man, there's so much in that, because my PhD's in forensic psychology, so it puts my thoughts to churning about that. I'm trying to think, like, what's the network clearance of that? How would that make sense network-wise? But I'm super intrigued of a Bray Wyatt Charles Manson interview. And you could still have Bray in character saying, hey, man, why'd you do it, man? You know what I mean? Like, that type of Bray Wyatt kid, like, what got you in that dark, deep recesses of your brain to say Sharon Tate must die? You know what I mean? Like, that type of the sinister and Manson would play right into it. And it's true. It's a true interview. People would watch the same interview as they would watch a correspondent for CBS.
And not only that, if you go back and you watch any Manson interview, bro, Manson, he speaks in riddles. Yeah. He never said, "Oh yeah, when we did this and we ripped her heart out and then we no, that's that." He spoke in riddles. It was very Bray Wyatt, Wyatt-ish, to be honest. Yeah, cryptic. Very, very, very cryptic. He never is sitting there describing what they did to Sharon Tate. It was all a mind, you know what? I mean, that's what it was. So can you imagine these two are matching? Whatever, bro. I mean, my God. Again, Vincent, Triple H poo-pooed it, whatever. And this is the guy that wanted to put OJ in a wrestling ring.
Yeah. That would have been really interesting to see how they would. I don't think that the current type of production minds would have successfully pulled that off. I don't think so whatsoever. I think if you have psychologists, I think WWE should hire psychologists to be a part of their booking and creative team. I really think
that would be tremendous, Chris. Are you freaking kidding me? Because they have no idea of human emotion whatsoever. Absolutely freaking zero. And bro, I am telling you that psychology was such a huge part of my job. I had to know everybody's head and behavior and mind. I had to know every single one of them individually. I'm telling you, bro, it was such an important part of my job.
Yeah, because it gives the ability for people to really method act. You know what I mean? Like, you're method acting yourself. That's the really cool part about the psychology of a pro wrestling character. It's like Steve Austin is just like a down home, beer drinking, like Southern boy from Texas in real life. Oh, okay, I get to method act myself and turn that up and now be a rebel to my boss.